Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler holding an amateur record of 1 win for 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 56.6 kilograms. Fighting out of base MMA by way of Bunbury, Western Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Nathan the Bunbury Bruiser Rousseau. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding an amateur record, 1 win for 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 57 kilograms even. Fighting out of scrappy MMA in Perth, Western Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Finn O'Keefe. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Matt Wynn.
Make sure you listen to my instructions all the time to ask you to break clean. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. To your corners.
Final instructions from the gold standard Matt Wynn, Finn O'Keefe, and Nathan Rousseau ready to do battle.
Are you ready?
Here we go, round 1, Matt.
Nathan Rousseau, he's looking like he's turned Super Saiyan here tonight. A few little blonde tips up there like it's 1992. Brent Benetti.
It brings me back, but I'm not doing that anymore.
No pocket chain tonight, though. Strictly illegal inside the cage in Western Australia. Finn O'Keefe. Oh, look at that. That is pretty as a picture. I was just about to comment how nice and relaxed Finn O'Keefe looks, and standing at range, up on his toes. Mixed the rhythm up beautifully to fade in and come upstairs with that left hook, didn't he?
Yeah, Nathan's got a bit of a problem, wardrobe malfunction with his cup. He keeps on fiddling around with it, so let's see if Finn O'Keefe can take advantage of it when he gets the fight to the mat.
Now the midi you should look for here is just to keep the feet off the ground of the bottom player. So O'Keefe looking to pinch those knees together, keep those knees together, and keep the feet off the ground. You can't stand up without the soles of your feet there. It forces the bottom player to post on the ground and starts to expose the back, which is exactly what happened. So this young man, O'Keefe, well drilled and following the wrestling meta against the cage beautifully. Rousseau doing a good job to win the left underhook, but gives up the single leg in the process. Beautiful little ankle pick from O'Keefe. Can't see from my angle what's, oh, okay, here on the, so we've got a foot on the hip from Rousseau. This is a nothing position, unless O'Keefe puts his head in it, then it becomes a triangle threat. So good active guard from Rousseau, sees him reverse the position and come up behind him and start to take the back breath.
Yeah, O'Keefe got a bit overzealous then. He had a good position, but went on it too hard, and Rousseau took advantage and finds himself in the trying to take the back position.
And Rousseau's always prided himself on his ability to wrestle. He's got good wrestling. He's in danger of overcommitting here. His team at base saying, don't rush that hook, because he's getting very high on the back of O'Keefe here, who will start to get his own hips high, straighten out his legs, and try and take one of those wrists of Rousseau, who will start to slide off the back. Now look, it's very dry still. We're only 3/4 of the way through the first round. Rousseau doing a good job to try and reclaim, but good patience from O'Keefe sees him return this one to the mat.
You said it best, Matt. He was very patient here, and now he's taken back control, and he's got a bit of blood coming down his face, Finn O'Keefe, so something landed there.
Yeah, a bit bloodied and bruised, as you expect from a fist fight between two talented young men like this. 10 seconds clappers go. Will we see O'Keefe chase the finish here, or just try and chase a takedown, or just try and see this one out?
I think he's going to try and see out the round as the bell sounds, and any injury round number 2, because he had control and lost it, but he got it back, so good signs for him.
Rousseau stamps his flag in the middle of the cage, and a beautiful crisp right hand meets the advancing O'Keefe, trying to knock out his teeth. Good work from Rousseau, and excellent timing. These guys so fast. Yeah, you're right, Rousseau keeps adjusting his cut, doesn't he? I wonder if that's just a habit. You see a lot of teenagers can't keep their
They had the opportunity to fix that at the end of round one, so obviously either he forgot or it's just a habit. Finn O'Keefe trying to get Rousseau up against the cage again. Nice reversal there by Rousseau.
Hand fight going on in the inside. O'Keefe's got a good grip and he's pulling the right arm of Rousseau across his body, which allowed him to turn the corner there. So a game of inches, millimetres involved in this.
And a battle for control.
It was a good throw by there. Throw by from O'Keefe. Might set up the omoplata here potentially. Rousseau, if he can start to isolate that shoulder. But I think the right leg of Rousseau being controlled by O'Keefe. He's in a little bit of triangle danger here. See how far that left hand is back of O'Keefe. If he can win that hand battle, but it's O'Keefe who's victorious in that little battle front and comes back into full guard. Rousseau, he's showed a dangerous ability to isolate an arm and fight off his back. And half a round done now. He might look to get active with that guard. O'Keefe just smothering this position. Let's see him get his hands off the floor though, Brett. Get him up on the shoulders, up on the biceps of Rousseau. Rousseau now starting to activate that guard. Legs come up high, starting to frame on the head.
Push him away with that.
He's trying to underhook that far leg to start creating an angle, but O'Keefe doing a good job just to follow the hips at the moment, Brett Benetti.
Yeah, that's right. It was a bit of a slight danger, trying to set something up from the bottom or so, but again, I thought Finn O'Keefe was pretty smart the way that he worked her way around. He scrambled to get that full guard, and he's been there since, and he just had control. It's basically a battle for control, as we mentioned before, and he's having that win so far, midway point for round two.
I like to see Rousseau, he's trying to get his feet on the hips there to create some space. I like to see him attack. In the first round, there was a nice little period where he looked to attract the triangle, which he's looking to do again now, which forced the scramble. Now, this isn't jiu-jitsu, this is MMA grappling, as we see O'Keefe pass to half guard, looking to pin that arm. He'll look to do some damage here now. O'Keefe, short time left. Will he posture up and rain some punches? Will he look just to ride this one out? Full guard again reclaimed from Rousseau, and a good little period there in round number two from O'Keefe controlling the action.
Yeah, that's right. So absolutely. So they touch gloves. Third and final round here, still up for grabs. And again, Rousseau's still got that power, but yeah, the speed advantage seems to be by Finn. And let's see if he's going to try and get this one to the mat again, Matt.
Rousseau's changed his game plan coming into the third. He's using a big, strong kicking game. Front kicks, big round kicks. Back in the grapple now. He's in a good position to attack that single leg as Rousseau. He's in nice and deep on it. A good position to attack here. Reaps the back leg and takes this one down to the ground. Finn O'Keefe forced to defend some big strikes from Rousseau and Turtle. He'll look to mat return again here. Rolls through, does O'Keefe, but he's put himself in a less than desirable position, half-back position from Rousseau, but he hasn't got the upper body control, so he looked to come up on top here. Made a poor decision in the first round to try and jump hooks early. I'd say that he's learnt from that, Brett Benetti, but here comes O'Keefe. Yeah, look, he's coming up on top as O'Keefe. A slight miscalculation from Rousseau, and Rousseau first forced to try and attack off his back once more.
Yeah, it was good work. Rousseau just had a magnificent opportunity. Finn O'Keefe, nice scrambling to try and wrestle control back, and he's got it at the moment. He's got to stay away out of submission trouble, but he's doing the right things at the moment with his control.
Well, yeah, he needs to stack him up here and keep turning the corner. He's not completely out of danger, but he's done a good job of pummeling his arms through, but gives up the underhook, and that exchange of Rousseau comes back up. He's starting to wear on O'Keefe now. Little mistake there from O'Keefe, and Rousseau ends back in the driver's seat. A minute 15 to go, and It's Rousseau doing a good job of implementing his grappling in the third, Brett.
He made a similar mistake in the opening round when Finn had control and Rousseau was able to take advantage. And it's happened twice in the third and final round. And he said something interesting at the start of this round, Matt. It's damage. What are the judges going to like if it goes this far in the final minute? You got damage versus control.
Yeah, significant damage versus significant grappling. And
There you go, cut him out,
you know,
cut him out.
another way you can look at it is who would you rather be? We see blood pouring from the nose of O'Keefe. Got Rousseau looking relatively fresh up on top, hammering some big old left hands into the pocket. Now this is where he's come unstuck a couple times. Was young Rousseau learn his lesson here? So he needs to connect his chest to the back of O'Keefe's done a good job.
Look at this.
Starting to crank on that chin. There's no choke there. He's too high, but really uncomfortable stuff from Rousseau, just cranking on that chin. 10 seconds go. The call for damage from the base team. He might look to flatten O'Keefe out, cranking on the chin, palm to palm grip. But O'Keefe will see out the third round with Rousseau on his back. Brett Benetti, a close fight to call.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the contest 29-28 to the blue corner. Judge 2 scores the contest 29-28 to the red corner. And Judge 3 scores the contest 30-27 in favor of your winner by split decision. In the blue corner, Nathan the Bunbury Bruiser Rousseau.